Four. With the Romantics, What I Like About You on Saturday Night Live and local right here in DMP 102.3 FM. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much.
Sure.
It's great. Todd, do you have anything you'd like to...
I do. I have a burning question that I need to ask.
Okay.
Like...
Did you take some medication?
Yeah, no.
You sound wide up for that. The burn. I've got a doctor for you to call.
I saw you guys perform a few years ago outside at an outside venue, and there was a very enthusiastic young woman that had a T-shirt that said "Merch Girl."
Oh my gosh! Yeah, she's our merch girl. Right? Yeah. She is the best. Let me tell you about our merch girl. This girl works harder than we do. First of all, our deal with her is she has to dance the entire time that we're playing. So like, while she's out there, that's like Jay and her have this thing going where like if we're moving, she's moving. We stop, she can stop. But as long as we're playing, so if we're up there doing 15 songs an hour, she's dancing for 15 songs an hour. She's the greatest, and let me tell you, she is so passionate about selling our merchandise, which you can't pay for that kind of love and devotion. Let me tell you, she is the absolute best. She gets on us if we start running low on, like, let's say kid size, small shirts. She's like, listen, I gave you an order last week. We need to have these small size shirts. We have this festival coming up, and we're not going to have shirts. Or she'll, she'll like, did you put in my order? Like I love her to death. She's the absolute best.
She's done a great job.
She's
really
been with us, gosh, for I don't know how many years now doing that.
And she's like, and she'll make things. She's like made, we have New Wave Nation picks, which you may be playing with there, and like we've made those into necklaces
Earrings
and T-shirts.
Necklaces. She does all that stuff herself, like
very
at
cool.
her house.
That's
Like
amazing.
That's awesome.
that's how devoted she is. She's the greatest.
And a good friend. Too.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Her name's Kelly.
Kelly?
Yeah, we call her Merch Girl. She's got shirts like
Okay.
the Sig Merch Girl. Yeah, she's a party unto herself. She's a great girl.
Give her a little shout out on the. On
You know, that's the thing is we have some very cool. She started out as a fan, and then we've kind of parlayed it into her being our merchandise girl. But there's been, various people like that over the years that have kind of, like there's Madam X. Madam X used to come see us all the time. She was like from the early 80s era of like, think, the girl version of Adam Ant, what that would look like. That's kind of what she would look like.
Cool. Awesome.
And she had so much energy.
Face paint and all kinds of good stuff.
She would come out and, she'd be dancing there in the front row, and we'd be like, who's this girl? Like, she's way into us, right? So you strike up conversations and that sort of
absolutely.
thing. And, she's just a normal girl working 40 hours a week at her day job, for like Timken or some big company like that, right? This is her outlet. Like,
That's awesome.
Coming to see us, dressing up like this, doing, putting that whole character on.
Yeah.
At one point we were like, we got to put her on stage. Like, we got to work her into this show.
Yeah, there you go, man.
So for a couple years there, only at Sadie's, because it just kind of worked out that way, we put up like a stripper
One
pole.
time in New York.
Oh yeah, there's that time in New York. We
That
put
sounds
up,
like a good story.
Yeah, it was like we put this like mini stage up, and she would just dance there. She doesn't sing or anything like that. She would just dress up like that, and she would just be part of like a prop almost. But like she would dance so well and be so into it that we were like, we have to put her into the show somehow. And so we've kind of parlayed that in a couple of areas, like the Thriller girls.
Oh yeah, we played a show. Well, actually, the first time that we did it was at the Italian American Festival.
Was it the first time we did it?
I think so.
Or was it a Halloween
No, it was
show?
the Sadie Renee's.
It was a Sadie.
Oh, yeah,
we
we
did,
did.
everything we ever try is always at Sadie's for some reason. But these guys, they do the zombie walk in Maslin each year. They put on right around Halloween time, where they put on this choreographed dance to Thriller. And they walk down the streets of Maslin, and they get not just there's like 10 or so of them that started this, and they get like the community involved, and they teach the dance, and they have classes leading up to this big zombie walk.
That's too cool.
And it's cool, yeah. So you'll be walking down Maslin on Saturday before Halloween or something like that, and the whole town is dressed up as like zombies, and they're all of a sudden they break into like the Thriller dance, and it's crazy to watch, So I'm like, again, we have to get that. Like, how do we do that? Like, how do we incorporate that into the show?
Yeah.
So we reached out to them because some of them were already fans, and so we knew some of them, and we struck up a friendship with them. And again, they're fantastic at it. They love doing it. We enjoy having them. So they come, and we'll do Thriller when they come, and they'll, if there's 5 of them, if there's 10 of them, however many they want to bring.
So we've done some really good shows with them.
Yeah, I mean,
can imagine.
It's so cool to just be up there. Jay's got the Thriller jacket and stuff, and on the video screens is the Thriller video, and so it just really sets the whole thing when these guys come out of the woodwork in fog, dancing the Thriller dance.
Yeah.
It's all zombied up and stuff.
We've
It's
got
cool.
Vincent Price at the end doing the narrative, through there. It looks amazing. It sounds amazing.
That's
So
too
it's
cool. When's the last time you guys did that?
Halloween.
Halloween, yeah.
Downtown Maslin.
That's all.
Because Halloween this past year fell on a Saturday, so it worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
We were already in downtown Maslin. They were doing things in downtown Maslin. So we did this event for, I think it was Glen Oak School or something. Had hired us for that night, and so we asked them to come down. It was the coolest thing ever because it was just like, it was perfect. And we're trying to get them to do, we have a couple other events coming up. So much so that there's a festival we're doing this summer in
Orville?
Worcester or Orville or Orville. It's in Orville, you're right.
Wayne County area?
Yeah,
Okay.
right. So they had came out and seen us at a place where we had the zombie dancers come. I think it was the Italian American Festival a couple of years ago. so they came out and they've been trying to hire us for a couple of years. We finally got it coordinated that the time worked out. They had one stipulation. They're like, okay, we can pay you this and we'll provide you with this and you'll play from this time to that time and we'll feed you and we'll do this and that, but we need you to bring the Thriller girls because that is a showstopper. I'm like, look what we've created. You know? But you know, they were so quiet and they were flattered because you know, I'm like, look, you guys are in demand now. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and they're great people on top of that. Again, they all have day jobs. They all do their thing. This is just an outlet, and we are happy to be an extension and a way for them to kind of let that out.
So do they have their own kind of group name or anything like that, or
They,
just kind of?
I don't want to say it wrong because they switched. They had a sponsor, like a dance center that was their sponsor. And now
Okay.
it's somewhere else, and I don't want to say
Okay.
the wrong thing.
Understandable.
Because I don't remember what it is. I feel like it's a church, but again, I don't want to say the wrong thing. So, but yeah.
The Church with Zombies.
The Church of
If you
Zombies.
look up Maslin Zombie Walk, you will find them because
Yeah.
they're out there. Yeah.
Cool.